Newsplus24. I'm Dr. MADHVI. You are watching exclusive program Cheers with MADHVI. Less emotional, more inspiring, and most entertaining. Let's start our today's program with an amazing quote by Mr. Anthony Robbins. To communicate effectively, we must realize that we all are different in the way we perceive in the world and use the understanding as a guide to our communication with others. So, it's time to welcome to one of the exciting and accelerating show. Here I'm going to connect you with unique personalities, unsung heroes, celebrities, dignitaries, and all our shining stars. Before starting the show, greeting to all entire universe, because our each vibrate and spread positive and powerful lessons. So, today's guest is beyond amiable, renowned corporate trainer, Miss Shweta, world record holder, educationist, international speaker, academic advisor, corporate trainer. Thanks for joining our today's show. Over to you, Miss Shweta.
Great morning, Dr. Madhuri Bosre, ma'am. It's always pleasure sharing a screen with you. Thank you for having me in this wonderful show. Thanks once again. And I will start with this wonderful quotation that communication is not just a language; it's the art of creation. Thank you.
Absolutely. Who loves you more than us, Shweta, ma'am?
I guess this is a tough question, but everyone whom I love, they also love me back in a way. Thank you.
Absolutely. We all love you so much. And who respects you more than us?
To whom I speak to.
At, at home.
At home, it's a ghar ki murgi dal barabar, but yes, we know that it's a non-verbal communication. Yes, we love you.
Yeah, self positions are always undermined and other positions seems better.
True that.
Perfectly. So, Shraddha ma'am, when it's time for the starting the business expression, a thing comes into my mind, and it's like, everyone is speaking English, but it's really important when it comes to business English. So we can say we need to use formal languages over there, right? Formal language. So in foreign, a native speakers, if we say, so a beggar can also speak in English. A taxi driver can also speak in English. There's a difference between them and us. So I always say to my student that we should never ask what is your name, because what is your name is something like ordering.
Yes,
Especially when a female are very good to female sometimes,
yes,
but a male comes and asks me that what is your name, I'm like, why should I tell you my name? Who are
yes,
you? So
yes.
like it's like an ordering. So instead of it, we should always ask, may I know your name? May I catch your name? Or may I have your name?
Same thing happens like if you're asking for something, like give me the phone. So we can also ask like as, could I have your phone, please? So there is always etiquettes to seek permission for anything. I think that should be.
Absolutely awesome, Shweta. This is something which is clicking in my mind that matters, right? Manners. I always say that there is nothing like called beginners, intermediate, and advanced English, formal or informal English. But it is like there's one English which seems like you are illiterate, another it shows like you're educated, you have a manners, you have a values. So yeah, what we are going to do now, we are going to do some informal language. I'm going to give you some informal sentences, and you please try to make some formal, make it into formal languages. So our audience should know that how we can go with. So here it's nice to meet you.
It's pleasure connecting you, or you can say it's pleasure to meet you.
Worried about you.
Concern about you.
Just a note to say.
I'm writing to inform you.
I have a creative mind.
I am highly innovative.
Thanks a lot.
I appreciate your assistance or I appreciate your efforts.
The cost of living went up.
I, you can say like the cost of the increased or rose high.
Well, I worked hard to reach to my goal.
I'm incredible, determined, and highly efficient and working hard towards my journey.
That's something really awesome. I just want to go with a buzz around also. What I'm going to give you, I'm going to give you some informal words and you please make it formal. So our audience should find out that what's the difference between an informal and the formal words. So let's start. Are you ready? It's a buzz round, so we're gonna go faster. Cool. All right. So let's start. Here we go. Mm, okay. So informal, find out.
Ascertain?
Free.
It can be released.
Get.
It can be obtain.
Get in touch with.
Contact.
Come in.
Enter.
Go against.
It can be oppose.
Yeah. Go down.
Is you can say anything like decrease or yes, decrease will be the right one.
Yeah. It's about.
Is concerns.
Why.
Purchase.
Seem.
Mm, felt like.
Yeah, we can even go to the appear Shweta ma'am, I mean, like, oh, your skill. You are like, you are awesome. Seriously, you did it. So I believe that this is something a beautiful way to use the different vocabularies. What we can do is we can even go with the conversation. So here. A rising star should know that how to like talk to somebody when it comes to interact with somebody in your language. You're like, Madhana, we are going to do the business expression. You're using talk and all. So I have to take care of that. So we have to interact it accordingly. So we generally go and we just ask our newcomer that, hey, how are you doing? And all like, oh, come on,
Yes,
I'm in this international company and why this person is speaking in this way. And might be that person can get embarrassed. Apart from it, I believe that when it comes to like in connection with the males and females, because I believe nowadays we are so strict towards the thing. As I'm concerned, like as I'm a married lady, so for me it's quite not easy to getting familiar with somebody. Like a guy comes and hey, how are you doing? High five, or I can't do this, right? So absolutely, we have to go with a formal conversation. So
so
let's
that
try
we can
start
start
some
with
conversation.
one conversation. We can plan something, like if someone is new in the company. So I would like to start. Like I have got something in my mind, so we can start with. So,
Oh, perfect.
so here, are you a newcomer?
Yeah, I just commenced yesterday. May I have your initial?
Welcome on board. I'm Shweta.
I'm Madhvi. It's pleasure to connecting with you.
Well, you will work within the planning team. The planning team is intellectual. Our marketing teams works in close collaboration with them. We will eventually work together from time to time.
And that's brilliant. Oh, may I ask you a couple of things?
Yes, certainly.
Are you familiar with cafeterias around here?
There is a jury right across the street. They have the scrumptious sandwiches and occasionally delectable meals like Sizzler. It's exemplary.
That sounds splendid. Thanks for the insight.
It's my pleasure.
Please allow me to express my gratitude for the extra time and efforts you have given it to me today. Have a wheel of a time.
It's always my pleasure, Mrs. Madhvi.
That's really an amazing, conversation. Yeah, this interaction is wonderful. One more thing just clicks in my mind. English songs. There are many English songs, if we say, and we sing in that song. But I really want, like, our audience should enjoy with, we could say, formal English, official English. or we can
Mhm.
say that IELTS English anyway. So I'm going to sing a song, and you are going to rephrase it in your own formal sentences. Are you ready, Shweta ma'am?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So here we go. The song clicks in my mind. Um, Let me love you, let me love you.
It can be, would you give me permission to convey my affection?
Shweta, it's like it's making me laugh because when I come to somebody, I'm like, would you give me permission to convey my affection?
Oh my God, this can be, sometimes it happens. It really happens, that, and it's important that when we are seeking something, even to express our emotion, we need to seek permission of the other person. It's really important.
Absolutely.
And the
Uh,
funny thing,
so, but we Indians are quite I don't know, but like when it comes to show, so we don't do this, right? Means we can go and ask an office worker, somebody like would you give me permission to continue my function? Like seriously. uh, what if I asked my hubby to that, and he's like, what's
yeah,
wrong with you? Uh,
yes.
okay, another, okay, opposite of this, the song ranks in my mind. Taylor Swift, it's a very horrific song. So I have just once seen this video, but next time I couldn't dare to because it's so horrible. So it's so scary for me. Okay, so look what you made me do. Look what you made me do. Look what you made me do. Very
I'm
scary with this song.
very good singer, I must say. Observe what course of action you compelled me to commit. That I think
Uh,
it can be well. Yes.
Yeah, it will be. So like I'm in my office and like observe what course of action you compelled me to commit to. So after turning the tables on someone, I can do with my office worker this, and that's a perfect sentence. Wow. Another is okay. This is like I believe I have really been so colorful mind. Like I started with the love and then here the hate, and now it's time for the breaking up. So so the
I
song
think
rings in my
even
mind.
teenagers will enjoy this one. Actually.
Absolutely. So it's kind of like yeah. We don't talk anymore. We don't talk anymore. We don't talk anymore like
Oh
we
God.
used to
Yes.
do. So
So
we
it's
can just
like
go with the we don't talk anymore.
even in the hate we are making love. That's really nice. You and I no longer engage in verbal conversations, or the
Oh my goodness.
conversation.
I believe if I say to somebody, you and I no longer engage in verbal contribution, and you're like, what's wrong with you? I'm like, okay, means we don't talk anymore. So,
Yeah,
guys,
like
we can do
we can
this.
add,
Yeah.
yes, so we can add like many words to it, but it has to be respect added to any of your sentence. That exactly language means. Business, when we are talking about this business English expression, so it's not something, it's not, it's just a communication when where we are giving respect to the the person who's talking to us. So this is all about,
Without hurting.
yes, yes.
Right, right. Amazing, magnificent. So, Shweta ma'am, like there's one series clicked in my mind. Have you ever watched Young Sheldon?
Mm-hmm.
So in Young Sheldon, there's a very little boy. I think he was in the first grade itself. I don't know means why, but it was showing that he was so intellectual personality. So he used to read a book a lot, and being a bookworm, he was so formal. Means he used to talk officially to their parents as well. So when he used to talk this to his parents in that way, it was so like I believe that I must have learned most of the formal language because of him only by watching that series. So that series is literally awesome.
Yes,
So,
you're rightly saying this. Even to our student, we used to say that they need to watch. They can listen while listening, while watching, while reading, while writing. and while using those words in their day to day life. So even we are texting someone via WhatsApp, we need to practice in a very verbal, in that formal way, so that we can map our communication, writing communication skill as well. Yeah.
Absolutely, and we always say that book is our best friend, and I believe this is the only reason that book is our best friend because, when we read books, so it's something we find it out that how respectfully everything is written over there, and then we find that oh my goodness, it's so advanced English, the vocabularies are too high, we can't put it understand. But absolutely, when it comes to Hindi, so chal back, बैठ जाइए and विराजिए have a different way, right? But Viraji might be a difficult, but still it's really awesome to hear something.
Yes.
So, but it's still, people are like, chal baatne hi dosti zyada lagti hai. But I believe that if we go, like, give respect, take respect, love each other, the way you have started with your sentence, who loves me, I love them, who respects me, I respect them. So, that's wonderful. Like Ms. Shweta, I wanted to ask you one more thing. As an enterprise trainer, what advice would you like to give our all emerging stars who are watching us right now?
Just have faith in yourself, have a trust in yourself, and that will help you to develop your skills, formal, informal, and non-formal. I'll always say that you need to have your hobbies and you need to practice it a lot. Like if I talk about the communication part, verbal communication, so it's a different ways to enhance your skills. You can speak out your heart and you can record that version, and you can just check on the daily basis that how you have been excel to that position after 1 month. So I think practice makes everyone perfect, and I think that is first important thing to become proficient in any of the stream. It's not about the language, in any stream you want. Thank you.
Wow, seriously, it's spectacular. Means I have really enjoyed it, and I hope, like after taking the last message from Shweta ma'am, so I'm gonna say I hope you enjoy having us as much as we enjoyed being with you, Shweta ma'am. Hope to see you again in this episode, in this show. So you are watching exclusive program on Newsplus24 Cheers with Mud. Less emotional, most inspiring, and most entertaining. Bye bye. Informal because I don't get it here.
Thank you.